how do you navigate decision making when you don't have all the information?
But you never have all the information in any context. Like even if like I can go back to some of the examples that I gave, right? Like going to IIM Lucknow versus just picking up a random example versus coming
Yeah.
to US. Did I have all the context about what an MBA education can do to a person? No. Did I have all the context on what it would have meant coming to US in early 90s when like the internet boom was taking off? Certainly not. But then you make decisions based on the subset of context that you have, but you also make the decision based on the value system that you follow. And I think generally you land in a good place, but like there's never a way to know. Like who knows? Like if I'd come in early 90s and made some right investments, maybe I would have wrote that internet boom and would have been somebody. But like that's not the path that I chose. And by the way, to make the right decisions then on financial investment, I did not have tools either. So maybe that outcome may not have happened. So like life is full of these forks and chances and like decision making based on imperfect information, and you just have to apply your whatever you have information have your in your front, make the decision based on your value system and not look back as to what if.
I think that's very. I mean, without even thinking about being at an executive level or being in a leadership role, I think giving the example of the MBA thing that you shared is like decisions are there at every.
Correct. And just like I said earlier, like sometimes that there's a cost to not making a decision. In fact, often there is a big cost to not making a decision that you don't perceive. People always forget that because the inertia gives false sense of comfort. And that is
Yeah.
true with career decisions, but that's true with any decision, whether personal life decisions or like work related decisions or like professional decisions you make at work.
I think there's sometimes I hear a lot about like either there's a analysis paralysis going on. So people are trying to like get a lot of information and then there's either too much information that they're trying to parse, or they're just afraid that there is not enough information. So they just get stuck into not making a decision, like you're saying, like
I
the
have seen,
inaction.
since I'm in analytics, I can tell you like team culture A and team culture B, or company culture A and company culture B, like without getting into a lot of specifics. In one situation, actually, I should say team culture because it's not like across the board, but like in one situation, if anything is imperfect with data, those executives created a lot of noise pressure, and we used to have a situation where if anything is broken, like everyone drops their work they are doing and just focuses on micromanaging whatever the data pipelines and so on. And compared to that, I, especially after coming to Meta, like I realize how much peace there is in terms of like making decision based on incomplete or imperfect data, because like a lot of times the what you need for your decision making is only directional data rather than like pinpoint accurate data. And then with reflection, a lot of times people make issue out of getting pinpoint accurate data because they're not comfortable making decision in first place, no matter what. It has nothing to do with data, right? So I think getting comfortable to make decisions based on directional imperfect data is part of the job, whether it's like at work or like personal decisions.
This is great. I love it. Coming from a person in data and analytics, I think like you don't necessarily need all the data. You just need like directional data is probably good enough. And I think it's your comfort with being able to make decisions. I think that's more important than data probably.